Living in my car is by choice. I'm not forced into it. No one's telling me to. If I had to live in a house, I could do it. I have money saved up, I can make it happen. Living inside of a car still brings me a certain amount of inconsistencies that get me excited, even though I'm still working like a 9 to 5, living in a city. Home! Here's my Ruby. My name is Evan Velozo.
Had to take the shoes off to come on inside. I want to get things dirty. So, this is Ruby. This is my home. So you see we're in the living room, the foyer, the whole shebang, but everything else is under. So this is where my kitchen set is. Pots, pans, knives, and whatnot. I got my cutting board and stationery over to the right. Over here is my library. And pretty much all these are unread books. My urinal and my bathroom over to the far left, and just a few bottles.
I was planning on traveling for the winter, doing a big bicycle tour across the United States. Fell through because I injured my legs. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I realized, hey, I still have my parents' SUV at home that was given to me and that I could drive to my next job in Alaska from South Carolina. That was about 14,000 miles, 4,000 mile trip that I added on a few thousand miles. I went ahead and decided, well, I'd live out of it and travel for 3 months and see all the parts of the U.S. I hadn't seen yet. If you take a look at the path I took over the United States, it sure wasn't a straight line. That's how it all began. All my travels before that were all on foot and hiking and backpacking and hitchhiking. I learn and grow from traveling. It's just a whole learning process about yourself and your surroundings and others and places, cultures, people. It really tests you. It really teaches you a lot about impermanence and being able to roll like the tumbleweed. Alone can be nice. Alone gives a lot of freedom, but also traveling alone is lonely. It's definitely nice to be able to share the places and the experiences and the feelings and the emotions of traveling and whatnot. If you watch me long enough and watch my behaviors, I think many would consider me odd and unconventional. I kind of fall in a weird place in the sense like grew up in privilege. Certain things I value, like good food and going out to eat. Even though I live in my car, I can rationalize going to a 4-star restaurant and sitting down by myself and just really diving into a dish because I want to have that experience and see that. That's like just a very small portion of conventionalism. Otherwise, I would say, yeah, maybe a little unconventional. To live in Ruby is my insurance. I'm thinking that even when Ruby dies, I'm going to find like a bigger mobile home, like more comfortable, settle down. Settle down in a maybe like a U-Haul truck or something. I love Ruby. She's real sweet. It's a lot of fun. I won't forget these days.